Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
A Miko wedding. Oh my god, why did he glitch in the back? That was so creepy.
I haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
Yeah, the last time was Aika's quest, actually.
Are responsible for all the festival preparations.
Miko!
The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
Sorry. I just think that Yae Miko. That's all. Anyway, so it's Miko's commission. Why are you saying it like that? I mean, granted, she has tricked us before, but it's fine. She should be able to do whatever she wants.
She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember.
I can't wait to see her menacery. I don't know.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka. So
don't worry, there's a teleport waypoint, so it's not actually that far for us.
She has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Oh, well, that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Okay. Let me... Yeah, Strange Tale of Suiko's Tipsy Tincture? Tincture? I don't know that word. Let me Google it real quick.
Thank you for...
Tincture? Oh my god, hold on. Boom boom. Tincture. Where are y'all getting these words from? Tincture. How do you say it?
Rebooting.
An extract of plant or animal material dissolved in ethanol. Okay. How do you pronounce it? Tincture? Tincture. Okay. I forgot what was the whole thing called? Hold on. The Strange Tale of Suiko's Tipsy Tincture. There we go. Look at us learning how to pronounce new words. Okay. Honestly, the one thing I want from this festival is for A and Miko to interact, and that's it. That's literally it. I could not... Whoa, Miko. Shit about anybody else. Like, at all. Maybe, and also Sarah, too. I just want the big three of Inazuma.
Tanya and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yae.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Sorry. One thing I think is really funny is I know Murata's probably like a normal like ass Japanese name, but like also in the context of like the Honkai Genshin, I guess Honkai universe more specifically, it's just like, huh. Oh, that's Himiko. I'm still a little sore over that. We're not gonna talk about it. It hurt. I mean, I got catharsis from chapter, was it 25? But still, that shit hurt. Anyway, go on.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Oh my god, why are you pouting? You okay, buddy?
Ahem. Onodera?
Did she teleport?
Yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success.
Yeah, because it's like self-insert fanfic.
I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yae. Thank you very much.
I
All
love
right,
how
then.
she's a
Is everyone
menace
clear
to
about
every
their
man
assignments?
in Inazuma.
Good.
Why?
We are
Because
running out of time, so
they
let's get
deserve it.
moving. Chop chop.
Oh, she gives me like Devil Wears Prada, but like better.
Ah, hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Some
Yeah.
organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine? You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Yeah, forget it. Oh, they're so in sync. Love them. Oh wait, wrong button.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
Oh, sorry, I
Let
stopped
me ask
autoplay.
you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Maybe they just wanted to modernize.
Yes,
I don't know,
that
dude.
is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
It's like cultural day at school. Anyway, cultural festival.
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Irodori Festival.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before, so that would be cool.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's
I'm guessing that was
culture
Makoto,
blossomed
not
and
A.
gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Irodori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
So she's gonna be like, now the new version of that is light novels.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Irodori Festival by
Writing light novels.
holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
And also
Wait a
self-insert
minute.
fan fiction. I mean, she says light novels, but she just means self-insert fan fiction. Anyway, what about like real person fiction, technically, in universe? Anyway, what about all that refined elegant stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage. But nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels.
I get it. I get
The
it.
important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
And this is literally just an excuse for her to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get so much more from this. I'm gonna be topping the charts for weeks. Literally, capitalist girl boss, yay Miko.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to Ultivat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justification.
Oh, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue. Come on, Miko. You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interest.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here.
She's so lucky it works well.
What do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Bet.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Rito. Oh, they're teleporting us there. I thought I would have to open up the map. It's fine. I appreciate it. I wonder how long they've worked for the Irodori Festival, because obviously... Oh. What was the loading screen for if we're still in... in Inazuma City? It's fine, I guess. We'll just... Okay. That was such a strange loading screen. I guess it's like to teleport Miko, but I don't think they would need to do that. They would just make her disappear from our screen. And then we would just teleport to Rito. I don't know. Anyway. You were not always there. Anyway. Oh. Kaede. Oh my god. Can I get one of these? Look-key, these are kind of cute. I kind of like that. Wait.
The festivals always attract so many people.
Wait. Oh wait, wrong way. Oh my god, it's so cute. Whoa, wow. Okay, that. Oh wait, no, I can. Ooh. Oh my god, they got like even her like sleeve details. That's so cute. Anyway, where? Oh.
During the Irodori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
So basically you're
Once
advertising
things are in
right
full
from the get-go.
swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there'll also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the Five Kasen Plaza during the festival. And nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Can we buy it now? Wait, I just saw the Miko banner.
It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise. Capitalist girl boss.
Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Oh.
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we
Oh my
meet
god,
again,
all the
Traveler in
Miko and
Paimon.
A banners.
Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Irodori Festival.
He does, like, do they
Preparing
realize that...
festivals falls under
Yeah,
the
the Yashiro
Commission's
Commission is a
scope
little
of
about cultural stuff.
responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Irodori Festival originated from the Five Kasen.
Who's gonna be painting their portraits?
These 5 boards are here
Because
for
I'm
painting
not.
their portraits.
But did we
This
see
Irodori
how
Festival
it
is
went
not
last
only
time
the
when we tried to
first
paint
major
something?
festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree. It is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food.
See, when they say other nations, do they mean literally all the other nations, or do they just mean Mondstadt and Niue?
We fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable. Which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
Jesus, they did not hesitate with putting the amount of A and Miko fucking banners. Like, you can see it right in the immediate background, and then also in the very distant background. Anyway, yeah, so this is our commission. We're gonna be a professional guide.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way.
It's like a 5-minute walk.
Arrival schedule includes
Are they
the
really
details
struggling
of the
that
ships
bad?
on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Oh, it says 2 days before, a guest painter, Calx, who the fuck is Calx, and his dependent, 8 a.m., okay, large passenger ships, painters from the UA, Theater Mechanicus players, oh, I forgot we have Theater Mechanicus again, and a guest writer, Jun Yu, aka Xingqiu. Large cargo ship, stop over 1 person. The day following the release event. Small charge of 2 persons. Oh.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors.
I thought
so
y'all
must
already
be
had the
going
stuff
now.
printed. What are you gonna be meeting
During the
them for?
festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This
Alrighty.
festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
Where is Ayako?
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us. Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
Oh, is there gonna be any, like, just, it's gonna be blank, there's nothing on it. Yeah. I wonder what the 5 costume look like. Anyway, can we buy one of these? Oh, wait. Oh, we have to wait. What if, like, A is right here? Just... Hold on. Let me do the proper Kokoe Miko Sara love square, okay? Cause we're goodbye, Lisa, I'm sorry. Where are you, Sara?
With you all the way.
Cause you know what's gonna be funny? If I do this.
The festivals always attract so many people.
Oh wait, or if I just... Wait. Oh! That was not on purpose. I meant it to be running towards. Wait. That's not as funny. Okay. Okay. I'm already acting like a child and it's been like 5 seconds. Oh my god, they have... Ooh! Wait. Can I buy that yet? Chilling Breeze. Pretty please, Kitsune Guji. I'm gonna be reading that on stream. When that happens. Shut up. Okay. Wait, but look, it's like a little like A-themed cup. It's like actually it's not necessarily A-themed, it's just purple. But it's like whenever there's like a new like movie coming out and then they just plaster like so much like stuff on like Coke bottles or like cereal. This is literally what it's giving. Yeah, you're a new person.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. An Aishan blessing now 10% off.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Anyway, oh my god. Literally imagine, hold on. Imagine not, like, only really understanding that it's an important cultural event, and then stepping off of the docks and just seeing gay people. Like, immediately when you walk off, it's just like, why am I being oh! Isn't this the book written by, what's his face, Xingqiu, and the cover was illustrated by Albedo? I'm sure I have the book somewhere. Hold on. Because I've never actually read it. It might actually be in archives, which I will check right now. I do want to read it though, real quick. Or at least I glance over details. It's like something of the Tale of the Two Swords or something like that. Oh god, it's gonna be so laggy. Nope. I don't know why it's always so laggy when I'm trying to look at this. Oh, I finally finished that one. I didn't realize. Okay. Bone Sword, no. Oh, The Legend of the Sword. Whoops. How many volumes is it? Oh my god. Is that not even all of it? Are you joking? Maybe I'm not actually. Hold on. Emperor shares Secretary of Defense Farangs. Wow. Okay, famous about Highness, but this war has been dragging on for far too long. Yada yada yada. Effort to make Emperor shares dreams a reality, but his grand vision brought us one misfortune after another. This is literally just like vaguing A. Princess Kapatha shook her head. It says intergalactic anti-guerrilla war arms, but when Farangs look at her, she cannot see the joyful young woman she once knew. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna ask someone to, like, I'm just gonna look for someone to recap it, because lordy, I don't know. Anyway, but that's like the literal only one. Actually, no, this is like an unironically gays only event. Look at this. So first you see A, then you see Miko, then you see A again, and then you see these two gay bitches, and then you see A and Miko again, and then just literally all of Inazuma is just that. Huh. Okay. So they said 6 to 8, which we will do. Oh wait, they said tomorrow, so. Can't believe it. I can't believe their wedding is real. Wow.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
I'm waiting for 6 o'clock to hit. There we go.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artist for the 5 Kasim portraits should be on board. The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
Bet. Imagine if like Beto and Ningguang just showed up randomly. I think that'd be so funny. If they were just like, hey. Just like going on a date. Away from Miue. I should have checked my mic, it's fine. Oh shit, that was fast. Wait, that's a Liebe boat. It's not the Crux though. A shame. Oh, who are you? Ooh.
Hello, you must be here to take part in the Irodori
Is that like the
Festival.
Calx lady?
We're the festival
Calx person?
guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
I have never seen these models before. At least like this like clothing thing. And either that's a new hairstyle or that's a new hair color. I'm willing to say it's a new hair color. It's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh my god. Not me simming over a NPC.
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what are you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tonga's bard then? Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Even if he was invited, there's a chance he still wouldn't show up.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, you know, Venti's a... I don't know why. Why would that stop him? Why would him being an Archon stop him from going here?
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
Are Archons like legally obligated to stay
At the first mention
in?
of a festival,
Klee!
a little childish. It would also sort of
Klee!
be shameless.
Oh my god! Look at her!
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Oh my god, we haven't seen you since the Golden Apple Golden Apple Archipelago. Oh my god! No, her big brother dragged her here.
Albedo's the one who received the invitation. But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent.
Aw, he's
Greetings,
so
Traveler
cute.
Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen.
It seems that you already know.
Where
I
did
am
the
here.
other bards go? They're just like, okay,
Just
bye.
so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx.
Oh.
By the way,
Could have picked a cooler
do you know
name.
where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House.
You're gonna meet Miko?
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
You know, I think it'd be really cute if, what's it called, Albedo sometimes let Klee ride on his shoulders. But at the same time, I don't think he has the strength for that. The man's an artist and he's made out of chalk. He's gonna crumble. Oh. Also, another thing I want to see is Saro. I want to see her. They have done her so dirty since 2.1. Oh, please. I forgot to do mic check again. It's fine. I'll do it right after this first line or whatever.
Wow, it's so beautiful here. So many things I've never seen before.
Okay, hold on. Mic check. Wow. There we go. Now to wait for everything to clear from my screen because PS4 is hateful and has so much spite in its little body. Anyway.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others.
Literally, if you bump into someone, they're just gonna...
Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Yeah, that's how kids are.
Strange.
I remember, like, when I was younger.
It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
Little fun fact, when I was younger, and there was like a field trip the next day, I could barely sleep the night before because I was so excited. Anyway, yeah, what's wrong? What if Mr. Hiroyama is actually Yae? She's just like going under a pen name so as to not scare him until she meets him in person. I don't know, I just think we should see Miko be mean to every man. Anyway.
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
Oh,
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Clean the back.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
Tomorrow, I'm joking.
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival.
Suiko, okay.
The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
People did not plan this out.
But when I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
Oh.
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your painting or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Probably more
Of course,
sympathetic.
I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be better prepared.
Speaking of which, Miko did mention.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yae Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hiroyama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Alright, it's worth a
Oh
try.
my god, Klee.
Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my
Aww,
best behavior.
he's so sweet. I just think that Klee should be protected at every cost. Oh, Oh my god. They're here too. Jesus.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave. Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency
I feel bad for every working class person trying to pull through for this.
We're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water.
True.
Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
There's a suspicious guy in the warehouse.
The director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hiroyama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hiroyama know to send you the materials right away.
Or we can just get it right now.
No need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
What?
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
I don't know, maybe he just had an inkling of...
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hiroyama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hiroyama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't
Everything
hurt to
is
tell
already
you
a
now.
disaster and the festival hasn't even started.
Today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Irodori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse.
Why would someone want to steal all the light novels, though?
Copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Irodori Festival, but the author, Chin-Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hiroyama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule.
Does Albedo know that Junyu is Xingqiu? Or...
If Mr. Hiroyama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
Yeah, the man can... I mean...
So the author of A Legend
Albedo
of Sword
can
is
stab someone in the back.
Sounds familiar. Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
Oh, do you know him?
Yeah, we met him on a couple of occasions.
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse, too.
And by that, we mean we're just gonna wreck everyone that's trying to fight. Who would want to steal that, though? Oh, Fenty. Sarah! Sorry. This is the one interaction I never thought would actually happen in the game.
You! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course.
We're not talking about you, Sarah. We love you. Heart emoji.
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you.
We're talking about you.
Tone Deaf Bard. A suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Yeah, you could say we're quite familiar. We've spent 3 whole Archon chapters with him, so...
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
He was stealing what? Oh my god. Could we ask him a few questions, just real quick, off to the side?
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here.
There was like so much disappointment in her voice when she said that.
Wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
Let's not bring up the past now.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's
How do you
unlikely
know
that someone
him?
acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Yeah.
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuma.
The man.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou.
Sarah, I know Sarah is on the verge of resigning right now. I know she's like, this is too much already. It's like, it's not even like, we're still like 1 or 2 days out from the start of the festival, and there's already this much fuck shit happening. She's like, why?
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
Shameless.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
He was also drunk. Or, right?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times.
Plot twist, it's Sayu and she was stealing the books. For what reason? I don't know.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Because this is Venti. I don't know.
I understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the fact
what
that
if we just use elemental sight?
We can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights in the books from
Albedo's just rehashing like his like investigative skills from the snowstorms amidst mountains event.
And third,
there must be more than one criminal involved.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, I get that part.
In such a short window of time. It must
okay,
have been
but what would you gain from that? Because if you were selling it on the black market, everyone would know because it's like a new release and stuff.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr.
Just like,
Hirayama,
Jesus.
the Tenryou Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse.
I forget that she
staff.
has her palms like
if you
open.
come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I just know Sara's underpaid.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Not the wink.
Sara's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
What do you mean you can't remember?
How could you lose something so important?
I'm sorry.
I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
I'm sorry. The way that Paimon delivered that line, there was so much disappointment in her sentence. Like you could feel it dripping from the words. And she's like, "How could you lose something so important?" Like you could. Oh.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Exactly.
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time.
Yeah, you can. What are you talking about?
Put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
Why wouldn't you tuck it into your shirt or like your weird corset
one
thing?
Place it could be. Have you figured it out, traveler?
The warehouse?
You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
I don't. Oh, in his hat?
Ah, yes.
In his hat?
I knew you'd help me find it.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions.
Sara
However,
is out. She's
starting
clocking out
tonight,
early.
I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
She wants to clock out so early right now. She's like, I'm done. I'm already done.
Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Does Albedo have scoliosis? Why does he look like he's like tilting his whole torso?
We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a mess.
These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Good lord, okay. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma. Supremely gifted in music and writing, they were honored as the 5 Kazen, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection to the shogun's perusal. The 5 Kazen are known as Suiko? Aoi? Ooh, I feel like I'm mispronouncing this so bad. Aoi no Okina, Akihito, Sumizome, and Kuronoshi, respectively. But their real names were lost in history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Kazen, I don't know, had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theater goers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. But still, there exists other theories. For instance, why am I doing so bad, dude? Some believe Suiku was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Suiku Hut. Some also say that the Aka in Akihito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his works with a scarlet red seal. About the tales of the 5 Kazen. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tale of the 5 Kassen, and stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. Okay, so yeah, definitely the shogun that they met with was Makoto. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Kassen's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. What was curious was that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuronoshi's perspective. 5 Kassen summary: Suiko, a free sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suiko from Suiko Hut. Aoi no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was human, but he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Akihito, a talented swordsman who likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his foot. Sumizome, she was once a shrine maiden skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later, she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun into her old age. When are we gonna get Makoto Sumizome fix? When are we gonna get that? I'm waiting on everybody for that. Anyway, Kuronoshi. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other 4 Kassen. Sumizome, sorry. It's interesting. Anyway, keep going.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But
Here's what
at
it
the
is.
very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style, so there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
You know what would be really funny now that I thought about it? What if, like, Ito and his, like, gang just stole a whole lot of the books for no other reason than because they just want to read it? And, like, I know they're not going to reveal Shinobu before her release, but I think it'd be really funny if they did, and Shinobu just returned the books by the end of the festival. Was like, I'm so sorry. Anyway.
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
But I don't know how to help you there.
This information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kassen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hiroyama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone.
Oh, what?
Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I get it now.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Bye.
Well, seems there's nothing.
Why is Venti going off?
Let's go. Huh? Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
I low-key forgot that Venti was having his rerun right now.
Would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
What? Elemental traces. Also, mic check because that was... Oh boy. There we go. I'm surprised we saw Sarah, to be honest. like legitimately, I thought that Mihoyo just completely forgot about her. So I'm happy they like at least got her here. I hope we see more of her though. Sarah, my beloved. She deserves a kiss. Anyway. Also, I think it's so funny because Sarah was just looking down at these tiny men and just being like, "Why are you causing so much trouble?" Anyway, hello, Venti.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning,
oh, that's a new
I
animation.
discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth.
Is it like a threat? It's like, if you don't pay me 50,000 mora. Oh, the 5 Kasen Splendor, Suiko. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad, I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. Okay. Either A was getting real mad at these poor poets, or Makoto just had a side of her that we've never really realized. Because there's no way that a poet would have to beg Makoto to stay her divine wrath from them. So, like, I guess A is really into poetry now. I don't know.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute.
We could also literally just ask A what they look like. If she doesn't know, probably
poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy
her sister did.
Poems that were meant for
probably
the
learned.
get stolen.
Oh.
Huh. This
yeah.
story sounds familiar to my ear.
That just sounds like you.
Have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
It almost seems related to the stolen novels, yeah.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft.
It's probably the criminal, because there's no way a witness would be that extra. Yeah.
And if the one who left it here was a witness,
it has to be a criminal. It cannot be a witness.
All right.
Because why would a witness do all that instead of just telling someone?
Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Bars.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Yes, Paimon.
Let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
I didn't even know Albedo had money, to be honest.
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
Okay, but approximately how much time will you
need? If I use a
need?
model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
Oh, he's gonna use Venti.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Venti's gonna be like slumped over, passed out, while Albedo's like painting him. Oh.
One year, poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina
that's
had
how
been
her
torn
like sleeves
out,
are.
and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter.
Oh my god. It looks so cute there.
Pleaded
I love
guilty.
her.
He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Who's that? It's a cute little cutscene though. Okay.
Wow, you really came through.
It's so blurry. My PS4 is not cooperating. Alright, there we go.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does
You know,
it
I kind of
harken to
jinxed
the
it when I said
traditional
it's just gonna be him
style of
slumped over.
but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, tone-deaf bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you.
I'm guessing Aoi is gonna be based off of
Your next portrait.
Xingqiu then.
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Doesn't Aoi mean blue or something?
Might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Good point, good point.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
Yeah, but what would they steal next? Like,
it certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4
maybe
parts.
the 5th just didn't want to get recognized. I don't know, dude.
Throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds
the
of
banners in the back not
brought
loading
by
in.
the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Ooh, Act 1, okay. Ah. Hello? Oh! Ooh, it's so pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, so the next part is complete the What the Blue Flowers Left Behind quest unlock. A new painting in pale scarlet. Wait, okay. Let me guesstimate what's gonna be here. Wait, shit. Wait. So we know that Aoi is gonna be blue, so I feel like it's gonna be based off of Xingqiu. And then there was what are their names? They said Suiko something oh my god. Nishikiya what? Oh, by the end of the event you can just have the that's gonna be a wallpaper. Okay, sorry. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Wait, let me, it should be like quest items, right? Like it should be there. 5 Kasen. Alright, so what was it? It was, okay, Suiko, Aoi no Okina, Akahiso, Sumizome, and then Kuronushi. Kuronushi. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Anyway, but we said, okay. So what were the colors? It was green, blue, red, white, and black. Okay. So I feel like it's gonna be, Suiko we base it off of Venti. I feel like Aoi no Okina is gonna be based off of Xingqiu. Akihito, they said red. So I feel like it's gonna be based off of Klee. Sumizome, Miko? I have no idea. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense in my head, right? Wait, what was it? White? I mean, Miko wears a lot of white, so I just assume. And then Kuronushi. I feel like it's just gonna be based off of Skara. Why? Because, I don't know. But black. Is there anyone that wears a lot of black in the game? Sara. But, hold on. Right? Like, the only person I can think of is Skara. Like, unless, like, no. No. Because, like, Miko wears a lot of white. Like, that's mostly white with accents of red. I mean, Klee, on the other hand, is basically all red with, like, some accents of white. So that's my prediction. I don't know who Kuronushi is going to be. Maybe it's just going to be the Traveler. I don't know, dude.